A shout out to all the essential workers, the Amazon delivery drivers, the UPS, the Uber Eats, the DoorDash, Postmates, whatever. If you are out there working and grinding and listening to Inspire Radio, thank you for your service. Thank you for, servicing people because COVID is back and it's real. I was in the hospital, um, Christmas, around the Christmas time, and a lot of people are going back to the hospital. Everybody be safe, wash your hands, and all that good stuff because this COVID is back and it's in effect. Shout out to Crime 101. Shout out to T Mac. She's a cook. She cooked. Poe is in the building. I'll go to them
Huh?
in a few. Poe, you got the mic if you want to introduce yourself,
What's going-
and we're gonna start your interview
oh,
in a few. And I thank you for coming through.
definitely. I don't know why it was so hard for me to get in with my other account. As you see, I had to create a whole different account. So I'm Poe 1AK Reality Check. I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm from Benton Harbor, Michigan. A lot of people in here already know. Those who don't, I have a fashion brand as well, Slide Culture. It's interactive apparel. Like you can scan the QR codes and really interact with us to bring you up on the latest and the greatest of the fashions that we producing. I've also scored my first movie for the year, Renaldo, thanks to Aisha Brown. If y'all get a chance, please go watch her movies on Tubi. Her name is Aisha Brown. She got a movie on Tubi called The Whore Next Door, and the plot twist is so crazy. Then she got also on Tubi a series called Bad and Bougie, um, and she got a couple of more works that's you know she's working on as well, and she's coming to Michigan actually this spring. And my brother's writing a script, and we're gonna do a movie about what my brother's script is talking about. No spoilers on that. Like I said, starting off the tour this year, March 8th, I'll be at Billy's in Grand Rapids. So far, that's the only date I got on the calendar because anybody on this side of the earth know that it is a lot of snow. So when it's like that, it'd be hard to get a lot of people out to the venues. So, I'm just thankful I can start the tour off this early. Um, and I thank you, Ronaldo, for having me on the show. And L'Oreal and Travis Shen and everybody in the building. Crime 101. STG go. Y'all know what it is. But yeah, Ronaldo, we can go on and get started whenever you want to get started.
Okay, I'm gonna let T and Crime introduce themselves. T, you got the mic first. Ladies first.
What's up, everybody? Good evening. Happy Monday. This is T Mac calling out of New York City. Your favorite chef, your favorite cook, whatever you want to call it, the hood chef. I am that girl, located in the Bronx, New York, of course. Shout out to DJ Renaldo. What's up, L'Oreal, Travis, Poe, Crime. If anybody would like to follow me on Instagram, I am easily accessible with a public page. I am Tasha Baby. IAM TASHABABY. You can send me a direct message. I will get back to you. I am on a break right now due to a personal injury, so I'm recovering, but I am still cooking if necessary. So don't be a stranger. Hit me up, and if not, I can definitely refer you to the best of the best. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking to listen to some good music. Travis, what's up? You know you my favorite singer. DJ Reynaldo, thank you for playing Todd Prince song. I heard that when I came up in here. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a good night, and we're gonna listen to some tunes.
All right, definitely. We got an interview with Poe. He got an
Okay.
exclusive scoop for
Oh,
us.
Poe, that's his new page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I had to create a whole nother account. I
that's
couldn't even
crazy.
move with my other account for some reason. I don't
Okay.
know. It's crazy.
Alrighty.
All right, Crime 101, you got the mic.
Yeah, it's your boy Crime 101 CHRY professional recording artist from Yorktown, Virginia, and represent VS Gallivants, DJ Renaldo, ex- Inspire with the three, and we here to lift up intense entertainment. We bringing the heat. We trying to figure out who hot and who not. and I'm here as a fan. And let's go.
All right, Poe, you got the mic, man. What had it's been a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
What have you been up to?
a lot, Ronaldo. Been working really hard behind the scenes, lining up the singles. Let's go on and address the elephant in the room. I'm no longer a part of Birdhouse. No longer a part of Birdhouse.
What?
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. I thought I heard him. I knew you from somewhere. Okay. Oh no, Poe.
Oh wow, you
Oh
don't even have the
wow.
birdhouse
Yeah, I'm no
logo.
longer a part of Birdhouse. If anybody know how much I was promoting, no, not right now. If anybody knew how much I was promoting Birdhouse, how I was taking Birdhouse from the phone and incorporating it with stuff that I did in real time. Like I did a lot of promotion for them. And this is how I got hooked up with Birdhouse. Chili Chill was like, because I'd always came in, you know, Ronaldo, I had my own music. I was a registered artist. I had all of this stuff. I had accolades before I came on Clubhouse. Like, I was just getting back into the swing of the music, but I still got accolades that I had before Clubhouse. True story. You can look me up on the ISRC search, right? Type in reality check. And everybody know how I spell. I spell with all caps and I use Z's and all this kind of stuff. Type in reality check. What you're going to find there is that I'm on 67 different music installments. My favorite rapper not on 67 different installments. And this is true fact. These installments came from the UK and Australia when I was with Blue Pie EMI through SMG for distribution with Intense Entertainment. That got a lot of stuff screwed up. But Birdhouse, yeah, I gave him a lot of promo and stuff. And this is what was said that happened. Now, again, blame my head. Don't charge it to my heart. Blame my brain. Don't charge it to my heart. I am a real big Tupac fan. Anybody know me know I am a really big Tupac fan. So DJ Freezer, you know, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names. DJ Freezer say, let me put I want you to put 8 bars on this beat. I'm like, cool. What's the hook? Well, ain't no hook. I say ain't no hook. No, ain't no hook. So okay, send it. He sent it. I'm listening to it. And I just got to writing. And when I got to write, I couldn't stop writing. I don't know. I write a lot. And anybody know how much music I got? Yeah, they know I write a lot. So when I recorded the song, I sent the whole session. I sent the whole session. In the body of the email, I said, my bad. I know I made a whole song, but here's the session. Chop it up any way you want to, right? However you see fit. Chop it up however you see fit. Because on every 8, the way that I wrote it, on every 8 bars, it end with a punch. I don't even know if people really that critical of writers where they can think to formulate it like that. But every 8 bars, it ended on a punch. So no matter where you chopped it within 8 bars, it was gonna still hit. Okay. So I sent it in. So the Rosa Parks Circle, that was a part of the Birdhouse pre-tour. And fuck, I get to that. And I was like, I got a Tupac tribute. Now, if I'm guilty for anything, I'm guilty for performing that without asking him. I, guilty of anything. If I'm guilty of anything, I'm guilty of performing it without asking him. And I'll take that. I'll take that. But we live in a digital age. And everybody in this room know there's no possible way I could have put that song out right or wrong. Y'all can come off mic and respond to me. There's no way I could have put that song out without them knowing right or wrong. I'm asking y'all in the room.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
top of your mind.
so my intent was never malicious with this song. I was only gonna play it for me to hear it. I only performed it that one time. So it was time for another show. And I called Chili Chill, and I was like, man, they really got crunk when I did that. When I did that Visions of a Rider, he like, that song ain't finished. I was like, did you check the email? He was like, no. I was like, well, I sent the session to y'all through WeTransfer. He was like, oh, all right then, but that song ain't finished. Don't perform that no more. So I never performed it again. Never performed it again. And I recorded every show of the tour from the start to the end. And Visions of a Rider is not in the show masters nowhere. So after we had that conversation about it, I just never did it. I would just play it. I would never performed it, but it's dope. So I played it. But that's the reason why he said um, he was upset with me. So I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weak. But I tell you when everything started going wrong. Everything started going wrong when the Birdhouse Princess, which she was on the tour too, and me and the Birdhouse Princess fell out. She, I ain't gonna speak ill, but I wish her the best. But me and her fell out. So after me and her fall out is when things started turning a little different. I
Wow.
started seeing him phase out the Birdhouse anthem. I'm watching different stuff. I'm paying attention. And one thing he always say, I don't fuck with people who fuck with people I don't fuck with. Right? He say, if people fuck with people you don't fuck with, them ain't your people. Now these are his directly quoted from him. Right? Okay. So once I told him it was certain people I didn't fuck with, and he chose to fuck with them anyway, what he telling me is I wasn't his people. Right? So I always had that thought in my mind. I just wasn't sure. So as things start progressing, my friend Aisha, I met her through my brother. She's an author, and like I said, I scored one of the movies for Bloodsuckers, and Crime actually got a part in Bloodsuckers. He played a detective. So when I brought Aisha to the room, because we had already spoke about doing the scores for her projects, so showing that I'm even sharing my resources, I give the opportunity to DJ Freezer, right? DJ Freezer was appreciative, said he was appreciative. I got to take it at face value at this point, but he also did some stuff I didn't really like. Um, and thank God that nobody was hurt, but he ended up having a house fire just out the blue, some strange house fire, no flames, just smoke. And when this house fire happened, it was around the time for the weekend for them to film Bloodsuckers. He not only was he gonna score the movie, but he was also gonna play in the movie for whatever she wanted him to do or whatever. Okay, so he I'm already like around middle of October, I called 808 because like I said, it was just the decline of everything. I started seeing how they started wrapping up behind other artists, and it was cool, because like I said, I came with my own imprint anyway when I came to Clubhouse. So, but once I saw that, I started distancing myself. Now, me and 808 was doing business. And I said, yeah, 808, if I take this Birdhouse badge off, will we still be able to do business? He was like, yeah, we'll still be able to do business. I still do business with this person. I said, really? Now that made me, I don't know. I looked at DJ Freezer a little different after that information, because I know how hard DJ Freezer rallied people against this person, right? That he don't fuck with. I know. So to find out that DJ Speaker Box, we'll call him DJ Speaker Box, so I don't call their name, but everybody know who I'm talking about. DJ Speaker Box, when he told me that, I was like, damn, yeah, that's flaw as hell. In my mind, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's flaw as hell. I'm like, okay, cool. So I've been, like kind of deciding if I wanted to keep it on and keep it off. Then I say, well, I'm gonna just start taking the Birdhouse logos off of different stuff. that I put out and repost them without them, and for months, me and dude wasn't looking at each other's stories or nothing. Um, he did a 9 hour rant on Freestyle Friday, um, one night, a 9 hour rant. Um, and
Wow, 9 hours. I heard he did a rant on me too.
yeah, be, and like I say, I apologize, Renaldo, because I participated in some of that bullshit, and I was wrong, and I'm man enough to say when I'm
Yeah,
wrong, like my
yeah,
mama
but you
taught me.
apologize, so it's all good.
I mean, no, but I'll do it here live too on the platform, because if I was wrong, I was wrong, and I was wrong. I don't try to justify wrong. Wrong was wrong, and I'll apologize. That's how my mama raised me. So he would he would see you in different rooms and then hit the WhatsApp chat. Hey, Ronaldo in this room. I need all the birds to pop in. Let's intimidate him and force him out the room. I participated in that dumbass shit, you know. And
Wow.
yeah, and I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. But I was kind of, my feeling was a little hurt because me and Ronaldo close, like close. People don't, yeah, close. Like we talk outside of the app. Um, wow, somebody blocking my live on Facebook. Huh. Don't. Oh, okay.
It's crazy.
Anyway, so the face so when I started seeing that, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that. So I stopped doing that. Now, the people who I told him I didn't get along with, for some reason he kept hammering, you need to forgive them, you need to forgive them. But you wasn't trying to forgive nobody. You wasn't trying to forgive nobody. You wasn't trying to forgive the person who you rode with against your homie. Then you end up selling that person out because you can't control yourself. You know, like the stuff that he say, it sound good, but that ain't really what it is. It'd be a lot of smoke and mirrors when you dealing with dude. Did I learn some stuff? Absolutely, absolutely. I learned something. I learned a few things from him, and I'm appreciative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Don't talk down like it was you know just horrible because it wasn't. It's just when it got bad, it got really bad, and just different stuff, man. He was he was saying, man, he was saying, um, just threatening kind of stuff when he referenced Crime 101. He was, yeah, you need to talk to your peoples, or you gonna mess around and not have no peoples. Do you even give a fuck about your peoples? He saying stuff like that. And I'm, I'm in the room. I didn't leave the room. He come on stage. Come on stage. I wouldn't come on stage. For what? For me to come on stage and when I start making points, you put me in the goo and now I'm mad and yelling in my phone like you was. No, I ain't finna be doing all that. I ain't finna be doing all that. You
Wow,
know?
I didn't know any of this. What's going on?
Oh my God, man. um, so like DJ Speaker Box, I learned a lot from him too. So I'm appreciative, you know. I just and he was one thing that bugged me. One thing that bugged me because one, he was saying people telling him I said I started Birdhouse. There's not one person that I know me from any of the businesses that I've started or partnered with. None of them had nothing to do with Birdhouse. Absolutely none of them. I had these entities before Clubhouse was even an app.
Yeah, Birdhouse started from that other house. I can't remember the name. Was it 808 Sound or something?
808 Farm.
Yeah.
But this the thing though. This the thing though. Before any of that, there was Intense Entertainment. You can go back and check the score tapes. We had already done stuff with the name. We already had songs with industry features. Already had videos with industry features. Already had all of this before I came to Clubhouse. Before Clubhouse was even an app. Like we talking 10, 12, 13 years ago. I was still active. And he was trying to make it sound like I got with Birdhouse and Birdhouse gave me a boost. Like Birdhouse got you hot. Now you want to start your own thing. No, I came with my own thing. You just reminded me why I came with my own thing. Based on all of this stuff that we just now going through, you showed me why I was doing my own thing in the beginning. Because this is what he said. I know you doing your own thing, but come on with the birdhouse. Come on with the birdhouse and help me build that and we can build together.
Oh wow. Okay.
It went from building together to me just talking about Birdhouse, and anybody can check the score tapes
Every
about that tour last.
every time I would do a
Oh,
room, hey, don't forget Birdhouse tonight at 10 o'clock. You made sure you said
absolutely,
it, and I was doing it too. I was repping Birdhouse hard also.
absolutely, and I will attest to that because we've done it multiple times on your platform promoting Birdhouse. Just for them to take a shit on us, and it ain't cool. But we're not the only ones they shit on. We just heard their version of the reason why the other people feel the way they feel about them. And there's two sides to every. They say it's three. They story, your story, and then the truth. But you know, after certain conversations, and I heard other sides of the story from other people, I'm like, yeah, that make more sense than the shit he was saying any day. Because God blessed me with the ability, of discernment. Like I can really, like, based on conversations that me and him had, for example, and this is true facts, uh, when he was trying to resolve the stuff with me and the princess, I'm gonna just call her that. When he was trying to resolve the situation with me and the princess, he said, "Man, no." But in the beginning, when she first come, let me start there. When she first came, start coming around. Man, I want you to have sex with her, man. Get in her head. I want you to lock her down. You know, work her out as an artist too. What? Okay, this is in the back of my head playing. So then, when me and her fell out, it go to, well, just say fuck it, and we get on with her, and I'm gonna give you the finder's fee. So I don't want finder's fee. I just want what she owe me. I don't want nothing from her. I just want what she owe me, and I'll tell y'all what it is she owe me. Okay. So in the conflict of me and her going back and forth, you ain't did nothing for my career. I said, yay. I mastered the song you just put out. I called her name, didn't I? My bad. I said, Princess, I mastered the song you just put out. And keep in mind, y'all, I did it for free. I didn't ask for nothing, wasn't expecting nothing. She said, well, what you want for your work or shut the fuck up? First of all, I'm thinking, shut the fuck up. Girl, I'd have smacked the fuck out you in person on some shut the fuck up shit. And I ain't did nothing but been cordial. Going out my way to be cordial, biting my tongue. Okay. So, for whatever reason, after she said that, I said, yeah, I just want, you'll get an invoice. She got the invoice. The invoice, I did 2 songs. The invoice was for $80, which ain't no big deal, because people would charge more for mastering to do all of the shit that I had to do for the songs to sound right. So $80. Then that became a problem. And then he believed, like her, that she didn't owe me that after telling me, asking me what you want for your work or shut the fuck up. At first I didn't want nothing, but since you want me to, be paid instead of having the accolade of doing the shit for you, yeah, I'd rather you pay me then. If you're not appreciative of what I did, especially when you're not appreciative of what I did for free. Yeah, pay me then. And that became a problem. So when DJ Freezer, um, when I found out DJ Freezer felt like that, I started looking at, that sideways. And then all of the disrespect she was doing in the text messages, I'm sending him all of that and he ain't saying nothing. So, I'm real big on my respect. I don't, anybody know me know I'm real big on my respect. And yeah, I dive about my respect, and he said nothing, didn't address it or nothing, not one time. And she's notorious. She's notorious for screenshotting only part of something. I'm sending all of it because I don't care about being wrong. I'm man enough to say, yeah, I was wrong and I apologize, you know. So DJ Speaker Box didn't know he was putting me up on game about that type of shit. But then I can't say that he didn't know entirely for sure, you know. Um, but he did put me hip to some stuff. And I appreciate that. Like I said, it wasn't all for nothing because, like I said, I did learn some stuff. I learned a little more about online marketing. That was one of my weak points. And one of my weak points was generating numbers. See, I had to remember, I never came to Clubhouse to join Birdhouse. I came to Clubhouse to learn how to do the stuff that I didn't know how to do already. And if I couldn't learn it, find somebody to pay to do the things I don't know how to do myself. I have no problem with that. None at all. Um, it was just him not being appreciative of my efforts, like the Birdhouse pre-tour. I could have just as easy called it an Intense Entertainment pre-tour. That's my LLC, Intense Entertainment. I could have easily have said that. I didn't have to call it a Birdhouse pre-tour. And I'm not going to front. I didn't lock down every one of those shows because the Princess locked down shows too. So, even though we, at odds, I'm gonna still keep it funky. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna undercut nobody. I don't believe in that. I ain't gonna undercut nobody. So, shout out to her for that because I wasn't landing them myself, you know. So it was not being appreciative part for me. You know, I didn't, I didn't really like that. And keep in mind, I've been, I was Birdhouse for almost 2 years before this person came around, and you rally against me for this person, but this person is a manipulator. I've seen people like this princess chick. A chick like her got my homie killed because she liked to weaponize information. She she had heard something said between 101, myself and her, because 101 had just came back around. He had a little short stay somewhere. He wasn't, so he come home and, she was like, he like, who is dude? I'm like, oh no, they're my peoples. We bound by a different cord. That ain't going nowhere. Drop that. 101 dropped it. Dropped it. But she heard that though. So after me and her fall out is when she go to dude, like, yeah, crime said this. But she never told dude that, but Poe put an end of it right then and there. He deaded it right there and it was over with. She never told him that. My thing is, if you was so in tune and riding with these people, why didn't you say nothing when it was first said? Why you didn't say nothing when it was first said? You waited to weaponize it so you can get people to rally with you. Now, she knew that I was one of DJ Freezer's picks, you know. And now that we wasn't, clicking, now she got to separate me from DJ Freezer. She went and got the footage from the Rosa Park Fest. Keep in mind, I told him I performed the song. She went and got somebody with the footage from the I got footage from the Rosa Park Circle, and she sent it to him. But that's the Rosa Park Circle. That's the one I told you I performed it at, and you say don't do it again, and I never performed it again. but he made it sound like that after we talked about it that I did it again. And that's not true at all. Like I've done enough stuff in my lifetime. You don't have to tell a lie on me. You can tell I've done enough for God to be mad at me, you know? So yeah, you ain't gotta lie on me. Tell the truth. Because I'm gonna tell if I got to tell it, I'm telling the truth and I'm telling it all. Even where I was wrong at. Because like I said, I can apologize when I'm wrong, but can other people do that? Excuse me, y'all. I needed a little water. But excuse me. But yeah, it 9 hours. I'm like, man, and he take your clothes off. So I changed my PTR and I used y'all know I be anybody see now I be using little Poe one. My little avatar, I be using him a lot. So I popped back in, I changed the PTR and I was still in the room. You know, I never left. I want to hear everything you got to say because all this is how you really feel anyway. See, when Crime was at the shoot, dude called. But before he called Aisha, I called him out the blue. Because keep in mind, we weren't talking for a minute. I called him out the blue. I'm like, what up, big dog? You want me to call Aisha and tell her you ain't coming to the shoot because of the fire? He said, nah, I'm going to talk to her. I'm gonna call her. So he called her. So when he called her, he said, hey, Miss Aisha, I won't be able to make it to the shoot. Excuse me. I won't be able to make it to the shoot. Had a fire or whatnot. Got my family at the hotel. She said, oh, okay, praying for you. David's here. Now, David is Crime's government name, and I don't know if I should be saying that or not, but David is his government name. That's what she called him. David's already here. Keep in mind, I didn't tell her that Crime and DJ Freezer had fell out. Why would I do that? Why why would I do that? She don't need to be involved in none of that. So when she said David's here, he like, David's there. Then he said, if I come, it'll be friction. Why would you say if you come when you already said you wasn't coming? If I come, it'll be some friction. She like, huh? Now keep in mind, she think all of us are, still in cahoots with each other. She didn't know 101 and Chill had fell out. I didn't tell her. I didn't feel a need to tell her because I know Crime gonna be professional enough and not blow his chance at being in a movie. And dude's supposed to be so professional and wise. I'm sure he's not going to blow an opportunity to be in a movie. So, with that itself, that situation can govern itself. All we got to do is whatever she asked us. If we got to interact, that's all we got to do. We ain't got to take it nowhere else other than this. So, Poe should have told you. No, he ain't right. Poe should have been told you. She like, huh? He like, yeah, ask Poe. Poe will tell you. Poe should have been told you. So before the shoot, she called me. She Poe. Hey Aisha, you okay? Who you got me around? I'm like, huh? She said, I just talked to DJ Freezer and he's saying that David is something wrong with him and you should have been told me. I say, no, Aisha. Them two had a recent disagreement and not seeing eye to eye right now. But DJ Freezer is more on it than David is. David don't want to do nothing. These are my words verbatim. David don't want to do nothing but a good job and not embarrass me. That's all he want to do. Right? She said, you sure I'm safe? She said, you sure I'm safe? I'm like, yes, ma'am, you safe. She said, okay. Didn't tell me she was going to call me back. Didn't tell me. So she ended up calling me after the shoot. She like, man, Poe, David he was so good and you couldn't tell that was his first movie. He wasn't trying to take over my set. Anything I said, he committed to it and he did it 110%. I like David. He's going to work on future projects. So I don't know about DJ Freezer doing the mute, and then I stopped her before she had a chance to say music for the score. I say, don't worry about it, I'll do it. Because keep in mind, it was my blessing in the beginning. I was sharing my resources. I was sharing my resources. She already got
That's nice.
she already got stuff on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? So her works are proven. So I said I'll do it, and that's how I ended up scoring the movie. It was myself and six others, seven. So out of seven, I turned in 18 songs. Out the 18 songs, five is scored for the movie Bloodsuckers. One of the songs is mine. Now I can't. I now keep in mind, I can't guarantee who make it on the score. All I can guarantee you is I can put you in a place for it to be heard for placement. That's what I can guarantee. I can't say, yep, 100% that they going to pick your song, you know. So, I made that available for different people. Um, Define Love got picked, Witch's Stove, which is my son's song. Um, my in-house producers, King Caution and M. Dot and Fats, one of theirs, and then my brother, my original producer, one of his made the score. So I had other artists that didn't make it, like I had nothing to do with that, but they were able to at least get it heard, and maybe not this movie, maybe on the next project they might want something else that you sent in, or maybe want that song you sent in last movie. So anytime I get these kind of opportunities, I'm going to make them available for the people, who I feel been overlooked, who could really stand to have these accolades. And keep in mind, when your music is properly registered with the PROs, these are movies. If your business is right, this movie do 1 million, your song just did 1 million. It's that simple. So it's a win-win. But again, people got to have all of their legal stuff, and they PROs and they song trusts and MCL and your Library of Congress accounts and all of that stuff. You got to have all of that up to stomp. And I just felt like, wow, after all of that, this, and for her, cool. I hope, like, I really hope that works out for you. I'm not mad at him about nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm not mad at DJ Freezer at all. He's mad at me because of the information that I do know. I know how he really feel about everybody in the birdhouse in real time. We've had these kind of conversations. I'm not going to weaponize it against him, you know, but what I will say is stop doing petty shit because I'm petty as fuck. Example, and this really happened. After the 9-hour rant that Saturday, DJ Jenny V had a room. I go in the room, they see Poe, they pull me up. DJ Freezer in there, and it's full of birds. I don't give a fuck. Nobody intimidate me. I'm only afraid of God. Don't nobody breathe and intimidate me. So I'm in there, and I'm talking in the chat. I'm doing what I usually do when I'm in a room. I'm doing the little gifts and the little horns, and y'all know how I do when I'm in a room. So DJ Freezer become a mod when he come in. Was a mod, see me in there, kick me to the goo. Somebody else brought me on stage. DJ Freezer kicked me back down to the goo. Somebody else brought me on
Wow.
stage again. DJ Freezer kicked me back in the goo. So after the third time, I just stayed in the goo. I didn't even care. I just stayed in the goo because I only came there really to listen to the music and support her platform. Like I met her through Dude. No joke. I did. I met her through Dude. But I was still going to do all of the things that I've been doing, even without being affiliated with Birdhouse. I'm still going to rooms. I'm still
You met
support.
her. You met her through me. Her and Lakeisha.
And you know what? You right, Renaldo. You are right, Renaldo. Fuck. You right, Renaldo. You absolutely right. But let him tell it for the sake of the argument. It's his connect. It's his connect. And that brings me to this right here. Strong Jewel. Shout out to Strong Jewel and everything she doing. Peace, Toots. So look, um, see, he had just started getting real petty toward the end. Check this out. We in the Birdhouse Messenger chat, and in the Birdhouse Messenger chat, Strong Jewel was doing a promo. Now the promo campaign was, for X, and you'll be able to get an interview, and you'll have your song on her radio station. So I asked, how long was the campaign on the radio station? That was the first question. I said because I wanted to make sense. Because like I said, I was doing business with 808, and would I rather give the money to 808 to make more money, generate more money, or give her the money, for the interview? So I wanted to just make the best decision, for my money. And anybody that deal with money, I'm sure that's how you work. You look for the best deal for your money. Okay. So he hit me in and said, DJ Freezer said, you look like you chasing the bag. I'm like, huh? You look like you chasing the bag. And you writing in all caps? I said, I always type in all caps. He was like, yeah,
You
but
showed too.
he say, but yeah, she might take that a different way. Now let's put a pin in it right there. I've supported Strong Jewel on her Instagram lives, and I always typed in all caps. And and she can attest to this. I would type, "What SJ? What's poppin', toots?" And she would, "Oh, what's poppin'?" Not saying anything about being offended because I typed in all caps. So when he came at me like that, I'm like, well, I thought me and Strong Jewel had a strong enough rapport where if she felt I said something offensive or anything to that nature, reach out to me and I'll straighten it out. I'll apologize because that wasn't my intention, you know. Um, so I just heard this from him. Never said anything to her. Never asked her if I offended her. Just putting two and two together. Like I said, it just got real petty towards the end. And after I learned what I learned is when things started tanking anyway. Once I got proof that what I learned worked, I'm telling you, it divine intervention, man. It's like, man, Allah snatched me up out that situation. Like, nah, you've done enough. Come on up out of that. Because I don't have it. Listen to my voice. I don't have no bad blood. I can be in anybody's room with them in there. My thing is, why you being petty, telling people not to allow me in their rooms? DJ Jenny V kicked me out the whole room once he came in, Renaldo.
Wow.
I'm listening to the music and then no more music. So I looked, I'm kicked out the room. Now I don't even see DJ Jenny V room. After that Saturday after the rant, that Monday, she had a room about toxic stuff. So I go in, my normal self. DJ Jen, what's poppin'? She, hey Poe. I'm like, whoa, that's not the normal bouncy voice, DJ Jen. What's up? I don't like how my room was going Saturday. I said, I feel you. Cause I was brought up on stage, then put back down in the goo, and then brought back up and put. I say after the third time, I just stayed in the goo. Well, I just got to let people know I'm taking control of my room, but please understand, DJ Freezer, them my peoples made it known that she was siding whether this person was right or wrong, you know, and a lot of people would think he make the best judgments because he's one of the Birdhouse is one of the longest running rooms on Clubhouse, and he'll utilize that to his advantage. But what I'm saying is the stuff I was doing before Birdhouse, before Clubhouse was real. You can go out and touch it. I did my nonprofit organization, Heat Line Foundation. We've done Hunt and Stop Violence. We fed the homeless. We've clothed the homeless. We've done all kind of stuff. I'm talking about I had accolades way before I came to Birdhouse, way before Clubhouse was even an app. And for him to say, "Oh, you waited till you got hot and then you want to break off and do your own thing," when you knew I had my own thing when I came. You said, "Let's build together." I never once seen you share no intent shit. I never once seen you share no slide culture shit. I seen you like on it, but I never seen you share it. So I'm paying attention the whole time, even though I'm seeing this stuff. Plus, keeping in mind you fucking with people I don't fuck with, so I ain't your people, you know. But I'm still trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know. Allah was just revealing more and more stuff. Once I found out how everything was with the princess, I'm like, yeah, she got one of my buddies killed. The type of woman she is, yeah, one of my buddies got killed behind a chick like her. You know, I just didn't see it at first because I grew up, you know, a little on the struggle side. I came up with my mom, and I can really relate to the I'm a mom. I don't have any assistance. I'm hurting. I don't really have a lot, and I mean I can just relate with that, and that pulls on my heartstrings, man. You know, because I be thinking about my mom and other women I've seen in these kind of situations. So I'm gonna try to make it better for you. You know, if I can. You know, my mom, she say, "Love, you've been gifted to give." I said, "Thank you." That made so much sense, and I always try to help. If I'm guilty of anything, it's because I'm trying to help. My kids get on me all the time. Sometimes you just got to let us bump our head. You're absolutely right. But I do want to try to control how hard you hit it because we know you can hit your head so hard you won't recover. So um, I really felt her story. I really related with her story. You know, I got an ain't shit baby daddy. Yeah. My stepdad broke every bone in my mama's face. So I can, you know, I look at it like that. Even if that wasn't her situation entirely. I just feel with that kind of situation. Um, like got her hooked up with all kind of stuff. Like for real, for real. Um, like I said, I wish her the best, and you know, I got to focus more on intense entertainment, stream team go, and inspire radio. I got to focus more on that now. You know, um, I just wish he stopped doing the whole shit. You know, because that shit petty. Like that shit real petty. Super petty.
Yeah. I think DJ Freezer was just in here.
Well, I want him to listen to the replay.
And he heard most of it.
Because I'm
He was in here. He always come in the room
good.
with like a burner.
Good. Hmm. And I know he do all kind of stalking and he on other burner accounts. And I already know he do all of this kind of stuff. You know, and I don't know if it's him or whoever it is, but I didn't recognize somebody sent me a friend request today. No, not a friend request. Let me be clear. I was on Instagram, so they start following me. And when I looked at the picture, I'm like, who is that? But it had a Birdhouse logo on there. It had a Birdhouse logo on there. Who is this? So I called 101. I'm like, bro, who is this? And he looked, he was like, oh, that's Miss DJ Freezer. I say, huh? Why would she start following me 4 hours ago? He said, I don't know.
He posted that flyer saying that you was gonna tell all and talk about your brands and stuff. So that's probably why.
I mean, but if she know what's going on between me and DJ Freezer, Why would you follow me? Or is this DJ Freezer playing games?
Probably DJ
I don't
Freezer.
know. Because I got the screenshots. I can prove what I'm talking about. I can prove what I'm talking about. So, I just want him to stop doing the whole shit. He starts saying, it's competition now. We competing. I'm not competing with you. Why would I compete with you? I don't see you as competition. I never seen nobody in the Birdhouse as competition. I saw us as a team, as a movement. The motherfuckers on them billboard spots is the competition. All we can do is sharpen each other so we can go at the competition. But we're gonna make it a competition, which sparked my brother interest. My brother, Reverend Dr. Anthony Malik Ali Moore. So my brother had did a couple of little clips on Clubhouse, like you know, welcoming in the invite for competition. And, you know, if that's what he want to do, I ain't gonna back down from the challenge, you know. But I don't think that's what you want to do. For real. For real. I don't think that's what you want to do. And to hear him say, now we competition. I'm like, this nigga always seen me as the competition then. He had to. It was different stuff. Like the way that I promoted that Birdhouse pre-tour, a person would have thought that DJ Freezer had something to do with those shows or the booking of those shows, and he didn't. I thought it would be a clever way to promote the brand, get people, to rally and get behind the movement outside of a phone. You can actually come see me perform. Now, I'm not saying he don't have a connect on shows. He was talking about doing a college radio tour. And that's cool. That's super dope. That's super dope. But don't forget that I was promoting your brand in the aspect that it was getting the book and the shows for the tour, and it wasn't. And I'm sure a lot of people felt that, yeah, Birdhouse is on the move. They getting people shows. People was asking me how I get part of that Birdhouse shit, man, so I can get some shows and shit. I'm like, bro, just download the Clubhouse app and I will send you the link whenever we open. And that's what I was doing. And that's what I was doing. I brought a few artists into the Birdhouse. They wasn't coming just every week or as regular. They got other lives as well, you know. But they was actually coming and supporting Birdhouse. Like it was a certain amount for the skip the line. They was doing way over the skip the line price. Just charging it to like, hey, nah, I believe in what we doing. Nah, that's you. He even called me like, hey, your people's really been. I'm like, yeah, if he believe in what you're doing, yeah, that's how he is. I've been knowing Her King for years. He got to understand Her King used to record at my studio when he was doing gospel rap. And I just found it real disappointing, you know, and kind of a smack in the face because he know DJ Freezer fucking with somebody that he don't fuck with. Why is DJ Freezer fucking with DJ Speakerbox? If he don't fuck with people who fuck with people he don't fuck with. Because DJ Speakerbox told me, oh yeah, man, that person steal. doing business. Still, meaning never stopped. Blame this person for this and that and this and that. Now, if what you blaming this person for, if they did that, okay, yeah, that's wrong. I understand that. But after I heard the other side of the story, it made more sense. It made more sense. So to that person, I apologize, but I never got out of character with this person anyway. I never got out of character or anything, out of name or none of that. I kind of just like blended, blended out with the Birdhouse. Like it was nothing, you know. I was just showing my loyalty, without being. I don't know what word I want to use. I wanted to show my loyalty with Birdhouse without pressing button
Being
with the other.
questioned or anything.
There you go. Thank you so
Without
much.
any, like, to feel like like you're not walking on eggshells. I'm listening to everything you're saying. I'm sorry. I just had to help you with the wording. I'm here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I just I just didn't like how things have started going. So it was really a relief because this person, DJ Freezer, is a control freak. And anybody that know him on a personal level know this about this person. They know DJ Freezer is a control freak, and
I want to give a shout out to DJ Freezer. He's probably listening to the
I
stream.
man, I want to give out to DJ Freezer too. I learned some stuff from DJ Freezer. I did. I'm not mad. He the one bitter. He the one kicking me out of other people, having people kick me out their rooms. He the one put me in the goo. Well, if you want to call yourself competing with me, make the competing fair. You send your artist music in and let me send mine. Let me send my artist music in. If you want to call it a competition, and keep in mind, I didn't start that. He said that. I didn't say that. The whole 9 hour rant, I was in the room. I was in there. Ask him. DJ Freeze will tell you. But was I gonna come on stage for me to start making a point, and then he put me down in the goo and now I'm yelling in my phone? Nah, I ain't finna do that. I'm more than welcome to meet you somewhere in the middle where you don't have control of the room. I don't have control of the room. The mediator can mute whenever a person, need to be muted. I'm with all of that. However you want to do it, you say we competition, shoot your best shot. They even did a diss. Yeah, they did a diss song too, Renaldo.
Not a diss song.
Yeah,
This
they
is
did.
this is just getting crazier and crazier.
They did a diss song on me. Now, this dude I'm gonna call the graphic artist. Okay, not gonna call his name. I'm gonna call him the graphic artist. He's actually the person who did my avatar. He is. The boy dope at what he do. Yeah, he dope at what he do. But this is the person that make the diss song. Keep in mind, he just came around Birdhouse. I got old motherfucking messages on Insta when me and DJ graphic artist was talking, and I was trying to get him to come to the Birdhouse. This was probably close to summertime or right around summertime last year. He didn't come for whatever reason. How I found out about he was starting to come around because put it in the WhatsApp chat. DJ graphic artist doing these avatars for a price. Say okay. So when I seen, because I always wanted to do it, I just didn't know how to do it myself. And like I said, I don't mind paying people to do something I don't know how to do myself. I don't mind, as long as it's conducive. I don't care. So when he seen that, and he said the price, I went right to Cash App him, screenshot him a Cash App, sent it to put it in the WhatsApp chat, letting him know, and I sent my picture I wanted. Done. I was the first one to do it. Not saying that first means something, but I was the first one to do it. And here it is, you the first person to do a diss song about me. You the first person to do, and it's cheesy. That shit horrible.
I
That's your
think I
homie.
know. I think I know who you're talking about because he had his own platform. He's been on the app
Absolutely.
for a while.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wanna
You know
know.
exactly who I'm talking about. Now, if you go to the replays of the show he had was that yesterday, I was in there. Didn't say one word to me. Not one. But you did a whole diss song calling
I
me a dirty,
I
calling
think
me a,
I'm
go ahead, go ahead.
sorry. I
No, no, no,
think
no, go ahead.
oh I think when people think you're about to outshine them, that's when shit gets real. That's when you see people's true colors. It's okay to cut somebody off, Paul. It is. It's never an issue if you got to cut somebody off. Let him make a diss track. That's fine. That gives you more clout. Let him do whatever
Definitely.
he want. But as far as him, I feel like y'all should have a conversation one on one or have a mediator there, someone that y'all don't know that could be neutral in the situation, just so y'all no screaming, no yelling. But I understand what you mean. Like, don't throw me in the goo. That's mad corny. You're trying to show that you have some type of power. It's just Clubhouse. People
And
take this app so seriously, and then you end up gaining friends, right? Like how I come and talk to L'Oreal, DJ, Crime, you and Rev Doc, but
Nah, no mediation.
okay, so you and him, and then you got to learn people. I don't know how long you was in the group for. I started coming around. I actually just started seeing the group last year, like the ending of last year. So I didn't really know about Birdhouse, but I think y'all should have a sit down and just talk about it.
I've been in Birdhouse for like 2 years.
Right. And sometimes, and even when you said he got upset when you wanted to start your own thing, that should always happen on this app because you learn the app, you learn people, you get to meet people, you learn new things. Like you said, you came on the app to learn. You ain't
Ab-
nobody's Doja. You do whatever the
Absolutely.
fuck you want to do, and that's that.
Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right. And I wasn't coming doing my. I just went back to doing my thing, not starting and doing. I just went back to doing my
And
thing.
so what if you did? You like what you do. That's it. Everybody do music. Some people are poets. I cook. You think I'm gonna go in another cook's room and hate on them? Hell no. I'm gonna learn from them. So y'all all should have been bouncing off of each other. That shit is corny.
Absolutely.
He's that shit is mad corny to me.
But these are all the ploys that he say he don't do. Oh, I don't do no internet thugging. Let me give you an example, and this really happened. So in the rant, he was saying, "Yeah, don't be reaching out to my peoples. Don't fuck with my peoples. My peoples ain't gonna fuck with you." This is what he's saying. All these star, I shouldn't have said. I'm gonna say it. All these star, none of them. Don't speak to none of them. Okay, so check this out. After that was said in the rant, Ali Star was still tagging me and shit. You know, and I went in the inbox. I'm like, look, no disrespect or nothing, but you know, dude got a real issue with me dealing with his people and not dealing with him. So I understand if you stop supporting me. I'm no longer a Birdhouse member. So this is what he had to say in response. Oh wow, didn't I'm summarizing. Yeah, I didn't know that happened. Didn't know about the split or whatever. But I don't get in people business. If you supporting me, I'm supporting you. And I hit him with the 100, right? Because that's the 100 shit, right? Because I haven't done anything to him. So, Witch Doctor, which is another Wu Fam affiliate, I mean Wu Fam artist, he tagged me in something, and when he tagged me in it, I put fire, 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 rocket ship, right? DJ Freezer come on the post and comment, don't be commenting on my people's shit. On my people's, did he say shit? I'm gonna just say shit. Don't be commenting on my people's shit. They don't need your fake support. Hashtag BOE. Birdhouse over everything is what that means. And I don't know if it's because I wasn't saying birdhouse over every. I can't put birdhouse over everything. I'm a very literal person. So I can't put birdhouse over everything. I can't put birdhouse over intense, but I can pause intense for a hot second and help birdhouse too. You know, I can do that. But I can't say Birdhouse over everything. Look at all of the stuff that I was doing before I was even in Birdhouse. I was already in movies before Clubhouse was a thing. Reign of the Kingpin, Life and Love of a Hustler. I was already in movies and doing stuff before Clubhouse. And you can go through my Facebook page. That's where I'm super active. Go back and look at the pictures. Go back and look at the pictures. 2010, hold on. 2010, excuse me, we opened up for the BET pre-party at the Rialto down in Atlanta. Go on my page. Check it out. I've opened for Scarface. Listen, I did all of this before Clubhouse was even a fucking app. So how can you, unless you ain't do your research on me, how in the fuck can you sit up there and say, you know, once Birdhouse made me hot? Nigga, I was doing shit before Birdhouse. What I will say is this: that pre-tour last year got my people sparked again. Because out of all of us, okay, in 2020, I lost my girlfriend to brain cancer, right? 2021, I lost my dad to COVID. 2021, I lost my mom 6 months later. So I was going through a lot of shit. 2018 is when my girlfriend got diagnosed again with the brain tumors. We had already got a seizure to force us to close down the studio. So I'm like, well, all of this is at the right time, man, because I'm going to go ahead and be with her instead of fucking with this music shit. But I was still seeing, songs off the DJs, just so they could put it on the mixtapes, keep my name hot. So I just locked in on her. So 2 years later, to sum it up, when she passed away, one of the things she was saying was, get back to your music, get back to your music. I'm going to die, right? I want you to be happy. Get back to your music. So, after she passed away, I had started writing again. Keep in mind, I got over 500 songs and counting already. I'm talking about recorded songs. I'm not talking about just written. Written, I've got about 90. I got about 90. I got about 90 in my little thing right now. That's written with music. Got the beats to them already. I just haven't recorded all of them. But so I say that to say this: when all of that happened, I was like, fuck it. So everything just kind of fizzled down. I'm giving her chemo pills and we're going to radiation and all of that. So everybody started drifting off doing other stuff, right? But once I lost my dad was like, son, I know I taught you a lot, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to just do your music. That stuck with me. I'm like, damn, Fat said the same thing. And then my mom, before she passed away, she said, son, I'm loving how this new music sounding, because she had heard Define Love. She said, that's what you're supposed to be doing. So after she passed away, I say, fuck it. I'm going to start going hard. That was December of 2021 was her funeral. January 2022, I started going even harder, started going even harder, started going even harder. So, it sparked the interest in everybody that I was doing stuff, because they didn't have kids and did all kind of stuff. So it did spark the interest. They like, ooh, Poe back. And he's serious because they seeing me doing all these shows. So I appreciate the effect that, I don't know if me calling it a Birdhouse tour or whatever kind of helped, spark them to, get back to it. But I'm glad it did spark everybody to get back to it. And I'm more than happy that I can add Inspire Radio and all the efforts of Renaldo and my Stream Team Go members. That's our little secret group. Yeah, it's just our time to come up. And I just want DJ Freezer, just stop doing the whole shit. You done already showed me you'll do all of the shit you say you don't do. So your word really don't resonate with me like it did before. You don't fuck with people who fuck with people you don't fuck with. Clearly you don't fuck with this person. You had everybody rallying against the person. But you still follow this person on Facebook. you know DJ Speakerbox is still doing business with this person that you got everybody rallying against. So why you got them rallying against this person if this is what's going on? See, it's that control. It's that control. And anybody know me? No, I can't be controlled. I control me. I control me. You know, like another famous cliche from him, another famous quote from him. You know, all I can do now is help you find your audience and play your records. And I'm more than appreciative that he did that. You know, I'm appreciative of that. I just don't feel the appreciation is reciprocated based on the things you said in your rant. Sound like a bunch of hating sucker shit to me. Just stop doing the whole shit because I got some other shit that I can weaponize and throw your whole shit out of whack. For real. Throw your whole shit out of whack, homie. Stop doing the sucker shit. Stop doing the sucker shit, bro. So,
Wow, I didn't expect all of this, but a lot of people, you know, they have a lot of people in the room, so they just assume that that's the spot to be.
and when a person go out of their way, you know, to say they real all the time, they usually not. Real ain't something you say, it's something you do. I said it in a song. Um, and once I found out that the stuff that you was preaching wasn't the stuff, he was practicing, I don't know, I just felt it was a disappointment because I came in contact with DJ Freezer at a time. My big brother, we didn't even know what the hell he was. Like, yeah, we didn't even know where he was. He's around now, he's straight. But there was a time we didn't know. And, so he would like give me pointers, advice. And, I have to also keep in mind, he haven't lived my life. Like, we got a lot of things in common, a whole lot of things in common. But because of different things happened in my life that didn't happen in his, we gonna see some shit different, because maybe you didn't learn the lesson that I learned. You feel me? Um, he say he studied people. Yeah, but have you had to watch yourself on a compound, a prison compound, watching people? Have you walked in at 7 years old seeing your mama get raped? Like I got stuff that I've went through. If you ain't went through it, you can't fucking relate. And because of these things that has happened in my lifetime, help make up the way that I think, the way that I perceive, the way that I understand. I don't try to never be wrong with nobody, and anybody in this room that hear me know that. Know that. For real. I help I help people. Even go check my news feed. Go check my posts. See all the different artists, all of the different entrepreneurs that I see them in the news feed and I share it because I'm really with helping people. But those same people can see my stuff in the news feed and not share it at all. I'm not mad about it because the next time I see theirs in the news feed, I'm gonna share it again. That's just my nature. Your nature is something that you can't always help. And if helping people is the right thing to do, then that's what I want to be doing. Um, you can get more in your hand with your hand open than you can with a closed fist. You don't give with a closed fist. You give with an open hand. You know. Um, It's people in the Birdhouse who I really rallied for. He shared the diss song. I say, damn, you too? I ain't even mad at you, man. Cause y'all just trying to fight for a spot. You know, I get it. I just wouldn't have resorted to those tactics, especially when a person did nothing but kept it real with you. Even when the shit came up about 101, I said, yeah, I knew about it. But the reason I didn't tell you is because I had it handled. The person who told you that, why didn't you ask that person that part? Why that part wasn't said? I had it taken care of. It wasn't even no need to say nothing, you know? But she weaponized the information and she overheard. And I'm telling you, she's the type got my homie killed. For real. Once, and keep in mind, I'm watching her all summer. All summer. How she'll be in a person face and then we'll be back in a corner somewhere, probably smoking weed, and she'll be like, I don't like that person. But then calling that person for photo ops and shit. I'm like, man, this motherfucker off the chain. She's with whatever to try to succeed, and I'm not with whatever trying to succeed. Um, I have a moral compass. I refuse, absolutely refuse to go against. It's what helped make who I am. My moral compass. There's things I will never do, and when Big Dog say DJ Freezer, he'll say, you know, just do what you've been doing. So if I do what I've been doing, why would you say I'm just not trying to start my own thing when I came in with my own thing? Who are you trying to convince of that? Maybe the people who don't know me. But anybody know me know you on bullshit. I've been in this entertainment shit since I started rapping in the 7th grade. No, take that back. 7th grade is when I was put on the spot and made it public that I could rap. I was put on the spot by Brennan Shannon. He went by Godfather Stone, Brimstone. Little short guy. Could rap his ass off. I would go over on his porch and let him rap. And I say my raps, and he'd be like, "Why don't you don't ever say nothing on the bus?" I'm like, "Nah, man." But he put me on the spot one time, and yeah, been rapping ever since, publicly. So a lot of people that come in the Birdhouse, I will agree, they don't have like the accolades that I do have. You know, there's things that I had already knew that I was just waiting on DJ Freezer to catch up on. Because you never try to outshine the master. And I know that comes from the 48 Laws of Power, but before it was a book, I was raised on the 48 Laws of Power. I was raised on it before it was a book. I knew it was the no brainer to me. So I never tried to outshine him because I never wanted him to view me as competition. I never wanted to look like I was trying to take over his spot or his place. I was perfectly fine with going in the Birdhouse on Friday. I was perfectly fine with that. Just something to do. But see, now I can take that time if I'm not in Renaldo room, or I want Ice Mike to start coming back with a room or an intense entertainment room. I, yeah, I could be doing something else, like lining up some features and things that I can do for intense entertainment, because it's going to always be intense entertainment. I've said this in interviews. I was interviewed by DJ Prodigy. Shout out to DJ Prodigy. And because I had been getting asked a lot more frequently. So you just not doing the intense no more. So my last interview with DJ Prodigy, I had to address that. I say, look, it's always going to be intense entertainment. I am intense entertainment. It's going to always be that. But I'm doing this Birdhouse stuff too. You know, my thing, I was like, wow, if I'll be a part of two legacies, that's super dope. Two legacies, like help Birdhouse get where they going and Intense get where it's going. That would have been a monumental feeling because I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm super appreciative for the accolades and the small comments that I do have or have gotten in the entertainment business. Because it didn't have to be at all. You know, so I'm very appreciative. And I just I just wanted to tell my side, you know, because getting kicked out somebody else's room, you going on other people's posts, you doing all this internet gangster shit that you say you don't do. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Once upon a time, you called me your little brother. My brothers ain't never did me no shit like that. And I don't know, you know, people use stuff like how you address them. You know, they can use that in a sense where it kind of like works against you. Example, and this is the true shit. I call him Big Dog, right? Now, I don't know what he's under the understanding of, but I called him Big Dog, not because I didn't feel I was a big dog. I called him Big Dog because I'm a big dog and I can recognize another big dog. But he probably took that as um, I felt slightly weaker or something. I'm a fucking alpha male. It reeks off me. It reeks off me. I am a fucking alpha male. And a lot of alpha males don't like other alpha males, especially if they think they can be out alpha mailed. If that makes sense. And like I said, just stop the whole shit. Why are you doing the whole shit? Like I get up, I don't I don't know. My daughter told me to block the account, but Green Eyes 924 on Instagram. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. Um, but when I asked one on one who it was, he confirmed that it was DJ Freezer's wife. Now I'm sure she know the temperature. I'm sure she know. I'm sure she know. Why would she follow me? She ain't been following me. Or is this DJ Freezer? Is this some more of his internet gangster shit? I've shot people in real life. I'm this internet shit, yeah. This shit is entertainment. This shit is entertainment, you know. And for him to take it the way that he take it, like you really had to be in your feelings to have somebody else kick me out their room or you put me in the goo in somebody else's room. That's whole shit. I'm mad. I'm gonna put you in the goo. Cause you ain't and that was another thing he was saying in the 9 hour rant. You ain't looking at my stories. You ain't liking on none of my posts, but you liking on all my people posts. I ain't liking on none of your posts either. I ain't liking on none of them, but you ain't liking on my post though. Like who the fuck is you? Nigga, you been giving me signs all along that I wasn't your people. Now that it's blatantly obvious, yeah, I wasn't fucking with you. You wasn't fucking with me. And I was still trying to give you the benefit of the doubt up to the end. When you hated on crime, okay, I took this real fucked up because he never should have went to Aisha with that shit about crime. He never should have did that. He was way out of law for that. Way out of law. And to say that hating ass shit, trying to block another person from an opportunity, and it ain't an opportunity that you even helped secure. You just really that fucking envious. Super jealous. You got to be. You got to pass on opportunity. So you don't want him to have opportunity either. Then you make me look like I'm keeping secrets or something from Aisha about crime's character. See, why all of that? Why all of that? I don't have the slightest idea of why all of that. I don't, Renaldo. I absolutely don't. And I hope he's listening because he know I'm not lying. I don't have to lie. Ain't none of this shit that important when I got to lie. But can you not lie and say you didn't know DJ Speaker Box was fucking with somebody you didn't know? Because if that's so, DJ Speaker Box lied on you then. DJ Speaker Box told me himself he still fuck with this person who he know DJ Freezer don't fuck with. So if that's the case, why you fucking with DJ Speaker Box? Why? Hmm? If you say what you mean and mean what you say, that's not only when it's to your benefit. You got to stand on that when it's your detriment as well. Or you not real. You just a conformist. You gonna conform at any time to make yourself win, even though you in a losing situation. He he a 9 hour rant. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm honored that I was on his mind that much. I just wish he could have had 9 hours of some positive stuff to do or say. But Pac say shit, all publicity is good publicity. So that's where I'm at with that. But I'm open for any questions. Um, like I said, I wasn't against people. I just stopped being around them, and it was just because I was loyal to what I was doing. But these people that I was I'm not gonna say avoiding. I'm gonna say I just wasn't around. They saw the stuff that I learned, and they moved on and doing better. When he told me to take that badge off, it was like a weight came off my chest. It was so many times. Like example, here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, this is true shit too. Here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, it is a super fucking big Wu-Tang following. They came here quite a few times in the 90s, right? Ali Star is a part of Wu Fam. Now that's headed by Full Moon. So I had told Chill, shit, man, maybe 2020, like February or March of 2022, some shit like that. That yeah, let's do a show, bring Ali Star here, and you bring the Birdhouse artist to open up for him. He say, yeah, we can talk about it. We'll look into it. But he never talked to him about it. So I don't know if that was intentional or he forgot. I don't know. But when I mentioned it to a Wu Fam artist, they were interested and wanted to talk further. Um, I've been I've been trying to um, not allow his pettiness take control of the situation, But at the same time, stop poking the bear because I'm petty as fuck. You push me there, I'm petty as fuck. I'm a Taurus. I feel you can't beat me at something. You're not gonna beat me at something. And when DJ Freezer, it was just simple conversations. But when he said something that made me really look at his character, like, and this is a real conversation. Um,
Yeah, I want to talk about you. You got a lot going on. I mean,
definitely,
could
definitely.
you trust? Let us know what you got going on.
Here we go. 2024. I just designed a new spring lineup for Slide Culture. Man, we got some new prints coming. Man, it's gonna be so dope. Um, like I said, I'm lining up the rest of the tour on some dates. I got my beer. Um, I'm rebranding instead of it being intense malt liquor. It's gonna be intense IPA. Um, and I look forward to putting it in the beer contest here in Grand Rapids down at Founders Brewery this year in April. I got a couple video shoots scheduled. Um, yeah, man, it's just been studio, really, really. It's just been studio, studio, studio. Because like I said, I'm trying to record as much as I can. For whatever reason, I've always recorded like that. I get my work habit from Prince and Michael Jackson and Tupac. But yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to 2024. It's gonna be greater horizons. Man, we got Stream Team Go rolling. We got Inspire Radio rolling. 2024 already looking promising. We've already scored our first movie for the year with more to come. Um, like I said, she's going to be filming our movie when she come to Michigan this spring. Aisha Brown. Like I said, go check her out. She's on Tubi. Check out The Whore Next Door. She got Rainbow Killers on YouTube. The name of her production company is 180th Street Films, and that's films with a Z at the end. So I'm just thankful and glad to be working with all of the people that I'm working with, you know, and I'm looking forward to 2024 being a bang for real, for real. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to still do things at the level that I'm able to do them every single day. Um, Whenever I get the clearance from Amplify alkaline water, because I want intense heat purified water to be an alkaline water. The water company I was going with at first, they was testing out at a 6. Now a 6 on the alkaline chart is acidic. I'm like, nah, that's fucking people up. I don't want to keep doing that. So I pulled back on it and started doing more research. And I wanted to get the highest alkaline pH that I possibly could. So Amplified alkaline water, they reached back and they're 9.5, which is the same as Essential, and a couple others. So yeah, it's really gonna be an incredible year this year, and I want you all to be a part of my journey. Everybody who want to roll with me, come on, let's roll, because the train is rolling. That summer line for Slide Culture, that's what I'm working on next week. Excuse me. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna have the slides this year. Last year, I was doing a lot of the gym shoes and stuff because we do not only clothes, we do shoe apparel as well. Um, I had a few different models. If you go back and look, you can also follow Slide Culture on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. Like I said, I'll be more active on Facebook, but follow me on Poe One Reality Check. TikTok Poe One, aka Reality Check. Like you can just put in Poe One and it'll probably be the first stuff pop up. But yeah, Renaldo, I'm just excited, man. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I got everybody that was on the team back to doing what they was doing, and man, it's an incredible feeling. It feels good to motivate people, just as well as it feels good to give a person. You know, if it's it's a wonderful feeling.
Definitely. I didn't expect this interview to, but I know you had to get it off your chest.
Definitely, definitely. Being that I don't want people to look at me like with DJ Freezer is my character because it's not. It's not. And if he felt like that, he wouldn't have kept me around that long. It was just more things became apparent, so I had to do it that way. So yeah, but 2024, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a bang, man. It's gonna be a bang. Um, I gotta also do my drop script for Inspire Radio. I gotta do that still. So I'll be in the studio this week. I'll be in the studio this week and get that over
Okay.
to you, Renaldo.
Yeah, definitely. We went over our time. Do you got any shout outs or anything you want to say to anyone?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, excuse me. They typing at the same time. Yes, sir. Okay. Don't. I'm looking at the screen. So, absolutely. I got to shout out Ronaldo for even taking his time with this interview. I appreciate you so much, broski. Um, Giving me a platform where I can express myself, where I'm at with it, and also promote my products and my platforms. So I thank you for having this platform. Shout out to Inspire Radio. Inspire Radio got Send It. It's programmed in, so it's getting spins every day, and I appreciate you. Like for real, I appreciate you a whole lot, Ronaldo. L'Oreal, I don't know if you can L'Oreal. I don't know if you can hear that or whatever, but yeah, shout out to everybody. Crime 101, my brother, Reverend Dr. Anthony Moore. Shout out to everybody that's rolling. Eli Rogers, Tremaine Bradley, my son, Snoomy, you know, free my other sons. So yeah, just like that.
All right, before we end, drop your, tell us your links, how we can connect with you. And yeah, I appreciate you coming through to Inspire with a three, not a E.
Not a E. Yeah, I appreciate you. For whatever reason, Renato, I could not get in this room with my other account. I don't know what was going on, but I couldn't get in. I had to create a whole nother account. But I'm glad that I did. So now I can stay linked. For real, for real. But yeah, you can find me. You can reach me everywhere at Poe1 AK Reality Check or Poe McNeely. Either way, you'll be able to find me there.
All right, for radio, could you say that again?
You can find me everywhere. Poe1 AK Reality Check or Poe McNeely. Everywhere. Twitter, well, X, Instagram, Facebook. I got to get my Mixcloud back up, Ronaldo. I can't, for whatever reason, I can't get back in there. I got to get my Mixcloud back up and get on my Mixcloud promo for you.
Definitely. Do you got any closing words before we end?
Closing words before we end. If you chasing your dreams, stay chasing your dreams. Or somebody will pay you to build theirs. Stay true to you. Keep God first. Love and purity in your heart. And with that, I land my plane, Ronaldo.
All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to say?
Yeah, I want to say appreciate the insight. Basically, I love Pole One, aka Reality Check. Everybody know that where he go, I follow. Call it what you want, call it. It is what it is. And my name was mentioned numerous times in this interview. I feel as if I need to speak my side of the story as well because there is no mediation on my side. I would like to step in the ring, whether it's boxing or on the mic, and let's go intense heat. We about to set the stage on fire. West Coast, let's go.
Hi!
All right. Definitely. Anybody else? All right. It has been a pleasure. Um, Definitely. Thank you for coming through. Inspired with a three. Now that you,
Huh?
you know, Jay Stone's
Appreciate
coming
you
up
for having me.
next. You're welcome. Jay Stone's coming up next with the love sessions. I know, Poe. What you think of the radio station? You remember? You remember the first
I,
ones?
I
You was
remember the first
around.
one. Yes, sir. I remember the first ones. I do. This radio station that you got now, I don't know. It seems more interactive. I don't know. It seems more interactive because the artist can upload stuff. Like, yeah, if it's artists in the room, please join Inspire Radio. Like, it's a great platform, and it's ran by somebody who's going to be fair and just with you. You know, y'all got to get hooked up on Inspire Radio, and that's Inspire with a three, not a E, because me and Renaldo, we have a special connection. Like I said before, my girlfriend died from cancer, and that's the ailment that Renaldo has. So I've always sympathized with, and he don't look. He's not looking for petty. He's not looking for pity at all. He's not looking for pity. He is a fucking fighter. Like, he would be weak as hell, still doing radio shows, still holding rooms, at a hospital.
Like
And
right
you gotta
now, I feel like crap.
see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I call him one of the hardest working DJs in the business, because nothing stops him. Nothing stops him. And I pray that Allah give you the strength that you need as well, Ronaldo. And I'm rocking with you.
Man, I'm blessed. So thank you. Very blessed. Cause I got stage. You didn't notice I got stage 4 cancer, but I don't feel like it. That's a diagnosis too. So I'm not living with it. I forget that I have cancer.
See, see, the music speaks to your soul and keep you right where life love you to be. For real.
Definitely. I love this radio station and giving a platform for the indie artists, whether it's and the models, whether it's the magazines and all that. But I need to
Man.
get off here.
Uh-oh.
Jay Stone, we're gonna be on tonight uh, till 1 o'clock. So guys, check us out for the old school. And I'm gonna go rest for now.
Yes, you go rest, Ronaldo.
Thank you again. This is Inspired with the Three, not a E. DJ Renaldo Creative, signing off.